Lateral fiber optic taps between the data centers of Cisco and various other companies that are involved in the PRISM program, where they're taking all the data being passed between those data centers. Did your board look at any of that? Also, did you ever look at any of the Fairview program, which is the 70 to 80, between 80 and 100 fiber optic taps inside the United States, where they're collecting data? Mark Klein exposed one of those centers in San Francisco. And in the end, if you looked at that and you got answers from NSA or anybody else, CIA or FBI also looks at the data, did you have a way of verifying that what they told you was true?
Needless to say, I appreciate your question, and consistent with our obligations on classified information, we're not at liberty to discuss particular programs. But we did what I think is a thorough examination under 215 and 702. We asked lots of questions. We got answers to all the questions we asked, but I can't get into the details of what programs that remain classified.
Did you verify their answers?
What do you mean by verify?
I think it's I mean, the question is, can we verify their answers? I think that's a challenge that any oversight body faces.
The reason I asked is because Judge Reggie Walton, the former chief judge of the FISA court, came out with an interview with CNN and said he had no way of really verifying what the NSA or CIA or FBI were telling them.
Right. I mean, I think it's a challenge. I mean, at least the way I've approached it is that we hear from a lot of different people in different organizations and different departments, review documents, and have to draw a conclusion if what we're getting is consistent information or not. We've had times when we know we've challenged an agency and we've gotten better or even different answers that have clarified the record. So, I mean, we've tried to be as rigorous as we can. Is it perfect? I don't think an oversight IG or anyone else can be perfect, but we certainly have not accepted one person's statement as always being the final word.